Welcome back, you guys. It's Dreaded Bull on the Dreaded Bull channel. Today, I'm gonna play a little bit of a little indie game called Adios. Now, I started to play this for a hot little second, and let me just make sure I got my cord on. And I was like, okay, I see what this type of game this is gonna be. Excuse me. So, let's go ahead and dive right in. And we're in the game. Tell him I'm done. All right.
I can't do this anymore.
What?
This.
What, mornings?
No. All of this.
You mean the deal?
Afraid so.
What do you mean? You need better pay, different hours?
No, nothing like that. I'm just, done with this.
Uh-huh. Okay. You wanna...
No.
Suit yourself. So, you done, huh?
Yep.
You do understand what that means, right?
What's in those packages?
What does it
No.
mean?
You know what it means.
Mine's made up, I'm afraid.
It doesn't work like that. You know that.
I must be getting forgetful in my old age.
Oh, man.
Nothing I can do to change your mind.
Oh, we can pick it up.
Well, you are welcome to try.
I definitely always thought.
Well, let's go get some coffee. Talk things over. Come on.
Oh, all right. Let's go get some coffee then. Oh. And this is where I previously stopped.
Smells delicious as always.
Sadie was the real cook.
Hey, don't sell yourself short. Not much that's better than your home-cooked eggs.
Let me turn this down just a little bit, screaming in my ears.
Hope you don't mind. I left out the bell peppers this time.
Can't stand them.
Sadie always liked peppers, though, so I put up with them.
Not to change the subject, but how long we been doing this for you?
15 years, just about.
Jesus.
Summer of 78. Why'd we meet? What was it?
Bill
Bill?
was sick.
And you couldn't afford a doctor.
No, we could not.
So you needed my help.
You or God's.
Well, here's what I remember. I had a problem that night, and Jimmy was trying to help me solve that problem when who should come in through that door but you?
Jimmy was always bragging about connections back home. I thought he could help.
Jimmy knew we could help each other, so he called up Tony. We agreed, made a deal. We all agreed. Ugh. Anyone ever tell you you're no good at making coffee?
Sadie did. All the time.
Thought you'd have got it better by now.
Well, Sadie made the coffee. I made the bacon.
It's good bacon. You know, when I was a kid, I thought pigs were all pink with curly tails.
Yorkshires are. Mine are red wattle. American breed. Not a lot of them out there.
That's so.
Dang.
Always thought it'd be nice, to raise pigs that was different. I had some Yorkies way back. Must have been, I don't know, before the service.
Long
So
time
apparently we served
I'm
in
an
the
old
war
man.
as well.
ago. You and me both. So why the
I don't know
Waddles?
how old we are.
Funny name.
Like I said, American breed. Nearly went extinct. Thought I'd do my part to keep 'em alive. And that tastes good.
You aren't wrong. The other day I was reading the paper.
Look at you, an intellectual.
Ooh.
Maybe.
Oh, we're smart,
Anyways, I read that pigs were smart as us. You believe that?
You, going somewhere with this?
Nah. Just thinking about my
but
food.
What's there to think about?
Nothing, I suppose.
dang.
Never thought about it before. Do you think the pigs know
Know what?
that they're food?
Oh, pigs don't think like that.
How do you know?
'Cause I know pigs. Pigs ain't like us. Well, sure, they're smart.
I
They
mean, he
eat,
does
they
raise
sleep, but they do
fish.
not plan. They don't think about the future.
And I suppose you do?
Every man does.
I think I'm just about finished up here. What do you say I accompany you today?
How do you
Company.
reckon?
Well, my visits are always so short. Figured I could help you out with some chores. Maybe figure out what's going on with your little sports truck in the garage.
As long as you're okay with shoveling manure first. What about your sidekick?
Protege. When I
Sidekick.
retire, he'll be the man you'll be dealing with. Good guy. Smart. Discreet. Ambitious.
Like you, I guess. But, listen. I told you already. I'm quitting.
We'll see.
That dot's kind of annoying. Sorry. I've had it in your face, though. On his nose the whole time. We'll see. What? What? Alright, so there's numbers. Oh, it's the distance away.
I've always wondered what was in this shack.
Have you now?
Figured it was just some old shack at first, but every time I asked what was in there, you haven't been forthcoming.
I have not, no.
Tried to take a look in the window once.
Did you now? Ta-da! Beautiful, right?
Pop machines. Here I figured you had a deep, dark secret.
We have a deep, dark secret. This here is one of my hobbies.
What, collecting them?
Well, sure, I collect them, I guess, but that's not really the point.
Is there a point to any hobby?
It depends. What I meant was that it's no fun to just collect them. I fix them up. That's where the real fun is.
Makes sense.
You got any hobbies yourself?
Me?
Well, who else am I talking to?
Can't go back over there.
Who doesn't have hobbies?
Well, what's yours?
Reading, I guess?
Reading isn't a hobby.
Yeah, of course it's a hobby. What do you think libraries are for?
Everyone reads. Heck, I read
So
the
we
paper
have to,
every day.
you
But
know,
reading isn't a part of your
We
personality.
gotta take this man out.
It's just a thing people
There's a
say
lot
they
of-
do when they don't have any other hobby.
Is it just
You really
me?
believe that?
I knew someone who read every single day. She said she loved the smell of books, the texture of the pages on her fingers. She even bound books. Her hobby wasn't reading, it was books.
You put too much thought into this.
Oh,
Hobby
allergies.
is something you do because you're passionate about it. If it's something you're not wholly in love with, then you're still trying to figure out what your hobby is.
So, you got a problem with my passion?
Well, no, you said I guess.
Dang.
No one says I guess when they love something.
Is love a requirement for a hobby?
True that.
Absolutely. Love's a
Yes.
requirement for many things.
And so you love fixing soda machines.
That is correct.
Yes.
Why?
It relaxes me.
I don't know.
'Cause
soda
that's-
machines. It's
that's
an
what you
unusual
like.
thing for a man to want to fix.
Sisters and I would get into fights or when things was bad. or I was anxious, well, I don't know.
I had to make sure the recording
Sadie's
started
sister,
again.
when she passed,
Sorry about
told me
that.
Told me it
Shouldn't
was
make
all
that
right to
seem this
cry,
way.
that it wasn't weakness, that it was okay. And I remember sitting there in that empty living room with everyone murmuring and telling me how sorry they were, and I didn't feel like I needed to cry.
Didn't you miss her?
Of course I did. Still do, but I don't know. Not everybody needs to cry. I don't need to cry. I don't get in
Man,
that way.
what kind of question is that?
Weakness? No. I don't know what she was talking about, weakness. Crying never felt weak to me. That's just not how I am.
I can't remember the last time I cried. Maybe that movie about the boy and his dogs.
Oh, always cry over that one. Dogs are good. Innocent.
Oh, you're
And
cold,
when a dog
Stone.
dies, that always moves me to tears.
Yeah.
But Josie insisted. Then she kept insisting. Then, I don't know. I think she got offended I wouldn't cry, as if she loved Sadie more than me. And she made me feel like I was something wrong. Of course, that wasn't true. There wasn't nothing wrong with me. I just didn't. I wasn't like that. It wasn't what I needed. It wasn't how I needed to grieve. This is how I grieve. This right here. When I got a problem, I
All them
fix it. And when I
tools, and we
fix it, I
got this
fix a
big
little
old
part of
hole
me.
up here, and
And I don't know how or why, but it's healing. It's a healing thing, and that's why a man's got to have a hobby.
Sorry,
No,
I really don't like this man all up. Like,
I figured,
we're not
I
allowed to
figured
quit.
someone's got to know. This is my quiet little hobby. A thing I do to help me work out my worries.
Well, it looks like you fixed this one up real nice.
I'm proud of it.
Mm.
Proud of all of them. But I'm proud of this one most.
Thank you for taking the time to show me.
There's another reason I wanted to show this to you.
Like
What's
this.
that?
If you want it, it's yours.
What am I gonna do with a pop machine?
Oh, the audio screen.
Grab yourself a nice, refreshing drink of soda every so often, you big dummy.
Wait, I couldn't possibly.
Yeah. Please. Little memento of our
I want to
time.
wait for this scene to be over. I'm sorry.
Come on, a memento. Let's keep this train rolling. We can work something out.
You come on back by, pick up the soda machine. Take it home with you. Or don't. If you really got no use for it, I won't be offended.
I'll think it over. What's next?
Move manure, milk the goats, feed the horse. Alright. Alright. So, I'm gonna exit out of here and save it. And we will call that one for today. Thank you. And if you want to see what continues to happen on this little adventure, please check back with me. I should have another part up here soon. But you guys, as always, thank you for coming by Dreaded Bull channel today. And you guys have a great one. Bye-bye for now.